This video will provide you with a brief tutorial on how to create a Gmail account, how to create a blog, how to use the blog to communicate and collaborate with other educators, as well as how to use the blog as a collaboration tool in your classroom. The first thing that you have to decide when creating a blog is which blog site you want to use. There's several out there. I chose Blogspot, and that's what you'll see demonstrated on this video. It's very user-friendly, very self-explanatory, and that's really what you want to focus on, especially when students are going to be working with it. You want to choose a blog that is easy for them to work through and they feel comfortable using. Blogspot requires you to have a Gmail account. A regular Yahoo email account will not suffice. So if you do not have a Gmail account, you need to go to the Gmail homepage, go up to the top, click Sign Up. When you click Sign Up, it will bring up another page where you put in all of your information. You'll hit Submit. Once everything's put in and it's correct, it'll bring you directly into your Gmail account. There are several elements in this Gmail account, but we're going to use New Blog. So you will click on the box on your left that says New Blog. Once you click on this, it'll bring up a smaller box, and in this box you will type in the title of your blog and the URL that you wish to have. I chose my last name and the grade level I teach so I could remember it and so my students could remember it. Once you have it all in, you'll press Continue, and it'll bring up the box where you're going to put in your first posting. You can type in anything you want. You can upload pictures. I chose to do a welcome, just a short welcome paragraph, and put in a picture of my classroom. You can go back and change the font, color, size. You can change anything you want to at any time. You can also delete it. But for right now, this is going to be the first post that you put on there. It's going to be the first thing that your students see, the first thing that the public sees. In order for this to show up on your blog, you have to make sure that you go up to the top and hit the orange button, Publish. Publish will make sure that it is put on your site. When you press Publish, a smaller box will pop up, and you will have to decide whether you're going to share or not share. You're going to want to share if you want others to see it, and a really good piece is that you can choose who you share it with. So that's a really good point in this blog. Once you hit that, once you decide who you're going to share it with, it'll go back to your blog page. It'll give you all your options, show you how many posts you've made. If you ever want to see who's viewed your page, how many views you've had, who's following it, you'll go to your options and you'll press Overview, and that will tell you everything that you want to know. After you hit that, you'll go back to your main page. Your main page will show you everything that you want to see. You'll go down to the bottom and you'll notice a box that says Comments. Anyone can come in and post a comment on your page, but they have to have a Gmail account to be able to post. So if you're going to have students and teachers and parents posting on there, you're going to want to make sure that you let them know they have to have a Gmail account as well. If you'll notice on my blog or on our classroom blog, I already have a post. This is an example of how you can use this to collaborate with other educators. This is a lady that I know has a wonderful post. She has a wonderful blog site herself. I've viewed it many times. I look at her ideas from time to time, but now that I have a Gmail, I can look at hers, I can follow hers, and she can do the same with mine. You can follow as many educators that you would like or as few as you would like. Another great part of this, another great piece to this blog is that they can post comments for you. They can give you constructive criticism, ideas, modifications that they've made that would maybe help any idea that you have. They can post ideas on your wall that they think may be helpful to you based on what you've posted in the past. It's just a really nice tool to have in your professional learning community, and I think you'll use it a lot. If your students want to post something, they'll have to go up to the top, they'll click on Blogger, and it'll bring down a drop-down box, and they'll click Blogger again. Once they do this, it will bring back up the page where you had at the beginning when you made your first post. It'll look exactly the same, and they will start typing in and inserting pictures of whatever it is that they're doing. One way that you could use this for collaboration in your classroom is to do a book. I have done a book every year, usually on pencil and paper at Thanksgiving. But I split my class into groups of 4 or 5 depending on how many I have, and each group is responsible for a portion of the book. So I have one group that'll do the title page and the cover, one group that'll do the beginning, usually 2 groups that do the middle, and a group that does the end. The group that does the beginning will go in and post what they've done, post pictures of their work. Then the group that did the beginning of the book will go in and post what they have, then the 2 middle groups, and then the end until it's all on there. It's one big piece, but it's in steps, so the students can see what they've added, and they can also use this if they're working on it at home and they don't remember where they got to. They can pull this up and they can see exactly where one group left off and where they need to make sure that they start back. But this is a really great way for them to see what they've done together. And as you'll notice on the screen, I've posted pictures of pieces of the books as an example for you to see what I'm talking about. This is a book from last year. We just started school, so we obviously have not done it for this year. But this is the piece that I'm talking about. They will just add and add and add until the whole thing's on there. And they will be able to see, and their parents will be able to see, that they've created this online project for everyone to view, and they can show it off. Another great way to use this as collaboration in your classroom that I did not post an example of is to maybe do a timeline. Split your class up into blog team 1, blog team 2. They will work together. Blog team 1 will post their portion, blog team 2 will post their portion, and then it will be one big project that they've made together on this site, and you can see both sides, and they can see both sides and see how it comes together. You can have parents comment on this. You can have students comment on it, provide positive feedback. I hope that this helps you and you can use my ideas. I know that you teach different things than I do, but maybe you can take some of the ideas and apply them to the grade level and the subject area that you teach.